All right, welcome to Todd's Disc Golf. Today we're going to be doing Palisadro, just a quick front nine, and I got a couple recommendations for you. One is if you are into video games, Dark Souls in particular, FromSoft, Elden Ring, and if you like watching Let's Plays, especially blind playthroughs, first plays, check out WUGGERNAUT, W-U-G-G-E-R-N-A-U-T, WUGGERNAUT. He's doing, right now he's on a blind playthrough of Dark Souls 3, very first time, and it is the best Dark Souls 3 playthrough I've ever seen in my life. It is amazing. He goes over and above with all the extras he does in the edits, and he just makes it very interesting. He's got a great positive attitude. He loves the lore, loves discovering the new weapons and the history and the secrets and the armors. He likes to try out the different weapons he gets and everything, so definitely check out WUGGERNAUT. Also, just in terms of changes, big changes for me, I just came from In-N-Out where I got a 4x4 protein style. I'm doing low carb, you know, slash carnivore-ish, slash keto, because I'm just so fat lately. I stumbled upon an old video of myself from actually it was exactly 10 years ago, 2015, on one of my other channels. And I was so thin. I was like 190 pounds, and now I'm like 300 pounds. So I was looking at that old video where I was all skinny, and then right underneath it, the first thumbnail was like for my latest disc golf video recommendation. And then so it was like skinny face, fat face. I was like, all right, man, this is too much. And also I think, you know, being fat makes it harder to, you know, have your form right, and just everything in life makes life harder. And I'm always getting tired and stuff while I'm playing around. So I'll finish weak. I'll start strong and I'll finish weak, especially if I'm playing 18. I'll just be too exhausted and huffing and puffing by the end of it. So making those changes, I've stopped intaking anything, you know, that may have been altering my mind. Especially, I mean, I've quit it altogether, but I would notice that whenever I would do that, you know, alter my mind a little bit before a round of disc golf, that my performance always suffered. Going totally sober, you know, going clean, cutting out all kinds of sodas and all that stuff, anything with any added sugar or what have you. Just trying to go whole foods and, you know, mostly just meat, dairy, you know, a little bit of green leafies, a little bit of avocado, that kind of stuff. So I've just been feeling a little bit irritable and, you know, lately. So wish me luck as I start this new endeavor in my life to get healthier, and hopefully that'll translate over to the course, and you know, my scores will start dropping as my weight does. So we'll see if there's a correlation, a direct correlation between weight and disc golf score. You know, my goal is 100 pounds. I've done this before. Back in 2013, I was up to like 268, 269, and I got all the way down to 189, and that was great. Try the old EMAC Truth here. Out for a little lazy round at Palisadro. Ooh. And yeah. Whoa. Come on, get over. I think that might be in the old creek down there. Yeah, there it is. In the creek, just a few feet from the basket. Now's the time when I'm starting to think I should have did some practice putts. All right. Good birdie to start. There we go. Oh, just went just over the edge into the creek. There it is. All right. 2 holes, 2 birds. All right, I'm gonna try to go with the pure on this one. Got a little bit of a headwind, so that should help me keep it off the left side, which I always do. End up on the left side. Nope. Going over there again. Just did it weak and nose up. I try to throw the old swan here. Yeah, nope, way over. It's the danger of going for the basket on this hole is, of course, you're effed if you go for that hill. Yeah. And of course, we gotta walk past this highway of giant ants. And try not to step on any of those guys. Par. Okay, here we are. Hole 4 for us. And I'm gonna go with the pure. Try to keep it pretty straight. Get around, gentle fade. Oh! Literally could not see that tree. Okay, watch this. Are you ready? Got past the big tree, but oh, what's this? A little tree right in line with the hyzer of the basket. And you can see my disc there. The pure right at the base of it. Do a little California slide. Oh, man. So close. So close again. Oh, man. You know what? I've been thinking, and I don't think that I was actually in a slump. You know what I think? I think I was just, when I shot that -6, -6, -6, -9, -9, -10, and then went back to -2 and even. I don't think that's a slump. I think I had been practicing my putting a lot in the backyard at the time. And I think that just showed off on the course, you know? I think just all that extra putting practice gave me, you know, an extra, I don't know, 8 strokes, 6 strokes. So, anyway, par here. All right, for this bad boy, we're bringing out the thorned one. There's the thorn that stuck right through her. Bring out the thorn one, which was a gift during a disc exchange with Chain Raider Disc Golf. So he was saying I should really give this disc a try again on this hole, and so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Oh no, oh no. Screwed that up, threw it low. Try the old EMAC Truth again. The old classic EMAC Truth. No, don't hit the tree, get around it. Well, maybe that bounty was the best shot for this hole today. All right, let's try the old AVR 3. Get around all this stuff. So we gotta put it kind of high and hope that it misses everything. I guess I could come around with an anhyzer. Nah. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's the line I was exactly looking for. Little deep, but I should have a decent chance at a par save even after that terrible drive. Okay. Now, let us see, California slide. Let us see if I can sink this. There it is. Woo! Excellent. Good par save. Tried to get that disc up to flat instead of leaving it on hyzer so much. Aaron at Chain Raider was really saying I need to work on flattening out that disc, getting it off hyzer before it leaves my hand. You know what? Let's stick to the old Firebird. I do love the Firebird on this hole. We're gonna go up and around, or at least we're gonna try. Whether that happens, you know, who knows. Stop. Ooh, big skip, but I think we're pin high, and I think we're maybe a 15-foot putt away from the basket. All right, we've got a really good, just tap in basically, California slide. Of course, I've missed these tap ins so much that they make me incredibly nervous. All right, another bird. Bird number 3 on the day. Okay, you know what? In honor of Chain Raider, we're gonna go with the thorned one again. The old Bounty, negative 1.5, 0.5. And I'm gonna power grip it and try to put it pretty straight. Oh, get around. Oh, oh, oh. Wow, I cannot believe it got around all that. That was insane. Let's see how close we are. Not bad, not bad. Pin high, exactly. California slide. Okay, that's 4 birdies for the day with no bogeys, so we're sitting at 4 under, looking good, looking good. Okay, here we are again, basket of course, right down there. Very tricky hole for me. A lot of times when I send it too straight to go straight in hyzer, I'll hit one of those 2 trees. Or if I try to aim a little more left, I'll hit this tree right in front of the tee. So, I think I'm gonna go with the EMAC Truth again. My baby. I'm gonna power grip it. Put it on just a little bit of hyzer. Ooh, barely missed that tree. Still way too far left. That's gonna be short and a long putt. I should have done a run up on that one. I forgot that I've been working on my run up, so should have forced myself to do a run up since this is one of the 2 longest holes on the course at 230 feet or whatever. So, oh man, behind that tree, not good. Do I have any? Oh, you know what? Actually, if I get really low here, if I don't hit any of these branches, there, perfect. That'll be a tap in. All right, last hole of the day, 150 feet. Let's go for our AVR 3, like normal. It usually does me pretty good on this hole. I'm not gonna do a run up since it's only 150 feet. It's like just an upshot from the tee. Just try to put it out to the right a little bit and let it crash back down. Oh, get around the tree, get around the tree. Oh no. Well, it didn't get around the tree. This is what I was gonna use. I was gonna use the Linus Carlson signed Pure 0 Opto Hard or something like that, 0 Moonshine Hard. See how it would have went. Much straighter, yeah. Yeah, that would have been the play. I think that scooted right under the basket. You can see, yeah, that 0 Hard Moonshine Pure was just like, it's right under there, just a tap in. But let's see what we can do with this, with the lie that we've actually given ourselves. I think I'm gonna go this side. Hope it's in frame. Dang. Just try to drop it in there. No cigar. There it is. Another par, so that ends up 4 under for the day. Not a bad score. Not a bad score at all. Oh, as a matter of fact, that was exactly my everyday rating that round, 186. And just as a little reminder, go check out WUGGERNAUT. Every Friday, he's streaming that Dark Souls 3 episode. It drops 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours long, divided up into perfectly bite-sized chapters. And as always, please like and subscribe to my channel.